What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the Joneses Palette and Gardening channel, okay? I'm your boy, Ricky Jones Jr., and I'm also excited to be with y'all here today to talk about the various things we can grow, garden, and do in our gardens, wherever that may be, whatever way it may look, in the month of December, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is let you know some things that you can plant in your garden, okay? And then I'm going to talk about the things that you want to do to prepare and to protect your garden, and then we'll talk about fertilizing our gardens, okay? And then I'll have a little treat for us all at the end, especially if you live or view these videos from Atlanta, Georgia. Make sure you stick to the end because I'm excited about what's coming your way. All right, so first things first, let's talk about the things that we can grow in the garden. I'm gonna tell you some things and ways I'm gonna do these things as well. So we can do, because I'm excited about these. But anyway, I'm always excited, right? I guess it's always like a thing. Anyway, what's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the Joneses. 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 I'm always excited, so hopefully when I say I'm excited, you're not like, oh, here he is again. But no, I genuinely am excited. But anyway, first I'm gonna do like 3 at a time, okay? Because I don't want to like prolong this part, because I want to get to the other parts as well. But the things that we can grow are beets, broccoli, and cabbage, okay? So you see me grow those things in a garden. Reflect back to the videos if you haven't done so such as of now. However, we have grown these things before and had some success with them, so you can grow those in the garden as well as carrots, cauliflower, and celery. Now, I haven't grown celery before, but I don't see it to be a difficult thing to grow. You can actually grow them from what you eat at the store. Cut them off, it's already rooted at the bottom. Stick that bad boy in some water. You can create roots from there, and then you can plant it, okay? So that was a little sneak peek. Didn't even know I was gonna say that. Anyway, we have some Chinese cabbage, some collards, and lettuce that we can also grow in the month of December. Now, you all know I love the brassica family, so you know collards speak right to me. The Chinese cabbage I haven't done before, nor have I seen a picture of it. Boop, pop that one up. So hey, I don't know, maybe I probably won't give it a try. Anyway, we could also grow some mustard greens, some onions, and peas. Now, I have grown some mustards before, which have like a more like a distinct taste other than your collards and your kale. However, if you want your brassica family to be pertinent in your garden, whatever and however you are growing, you can grow those as of now, okay? Also, we can grow some potatoes, radish, spinach, and turnips, okay? So those are some things that we can go ahead and put in the garden, which, I don't know, turnips grow very fast. So if you want something that is like very fast in growing and like immediate gratification, grow you some turnips. Those bad boys can grow rather quickly and give you the satisfaction that you need to let you know that you can grow other things, okay? And potatoes, y'all know how it goes, you know how it grows. With some slips, you can grow them in raised beds, in the ground, grow bags, 5-gallon buckets. I've done all of them except for in the ground, so go ahead to look at those videos if you need to figure out how to do that. Now, you can also grow some herbs in the month of December as well, okay? So take heed of these. And so we can do basil, we can do chives, we can do cilantro, we can do dill, we can do fennel, we can do Mexican tarragon, we can do mint, oregano, rosemary, sage, and thyme, okay? And so all of those are great different herbs that you can grow, not only for yourself edible wise, but also as companion plants for your brassica families or your other things like tomatoes or things like that. Those work well in keeping the pests away, so it's like dual purpose for growing them. Not only do you get the benefit of experiencing the herbs and taking in the herbs however you use your herbs, but it also will help your garden as well, as it'll keep away the pests and different things like that. So I'm even looking at doing grow bags with herbs as well, so that you'll have a grow bag that you can buy that'll be ready for teas and things like that, okay? So you know, I'm keeping things in mind. I have quite a few things that I want to do, of course, with Garden With Me, as we are expanding out and producing grow bags for you to be able to have at your own home or your apartment or at your rented home, however it is that you are living, whatever situation it is. You will too be able to have a garden as well in our very own Garden With Me grow bag. So those things I am keeping in mind and keeping in check, okay? okay? So those are some herbs that you can grow this month. You want to do it, okay? So we talked about things that we can grow. Now let's talk about care. Now, if you are not like myself living in the sunny sunshine state of Florida and you may be experiencing some frost or different things like that, what you want to do is take care of your plants, okay? Take care of your plants. Please take care of your plants, okay? And the way to do so is you can cover those bad boys. Cover them with a nice insulating blanket or a nice tarp or something like that, where you can keep the frost out as much as possible and keep warmth within, okay? And so you can do that with various covers. I've seen different things that I talked about, but what you want to do is seal those sides, seal the ends, so that you can do it with like rocks, you can do it with pavers, but you want to be able to keep all the heat trapped within as much as possible, not letting the frost and things in, okay? And also during these times, if you're in cold weathered places and things like that, please do not use like your drip irrigations and things like that, because they will frost, they will potentially mess up, and it won't be what it needed to be in the summertime and the spring. So if you have to water, choose a sunny day, because even watering on a frosty or cold day could create problems for your soil as well as your plants. And so even with that being in mind, make sure you are aware of your foliage and your plants and things like that, because during this time when it's damp or when it's cold or when it's raining and things like that, our leaves, our soil and things like that can become damp, which will create moisture, which will create problems, mildew and substance on our leaves of our greens and things like that. So be aware as you are out there in the garden of what's going on in your garden and ways in which you can prevent your vegetables and things like that from not making it, from being damaged, from dying, and different things that you don't want, okay? So ever be mindful of that. And even fertilizing, okay? This is a great time to fertilize your garden with, if you're like myself with a lot of brassica family things, use things that have a lot of nitrogen, okay? So that's things like blood meal, fish emulsion, different fertilizer mixtures as well. It's always the first letter, excuse me, the first number that you want to be aware of when you're looking at fertilizers bags. The nitrogen is the first one, so whenever it's high in that number is what you want to use during this time, just to make sure everything is still growing and getting the food that it needs and the nutrients it needs to be nice and strong, so that if you're coming out of the frost, you will be going into the spring and you will go into opportunity to grow. And so giving it the food it needs to do so, you'll be good to grow. Y'all know how I do. But nonetheless, keep those things in mind, okay? So we talked about what you can grow. We talked about how to prepare and to keep your things nice and steady and ready during this time, as far as like protection wise and things like that. But then as well, what I want to talk about is the opportunity that we have coming up the latter part of this month, okay? So like I said, we are in December. The latter part of this month, the last 2 weeks, I look to be in Atlanta, okay? And with my trip to Atlanta, yes, I'll be spending time with my family. However, as well, I want to connect with other gardeners too in Atlanta. So if you have a garden in Atlanta and you would like to collaborate, you want to be featured on this here YouTube channel, let me know, either email or hit me up on Instagram or anything like that. Or if you want a grow bag, let me know as well, and we'll converse and talk about how we can see about getting one to you, okay, so that you can grow as well wherever you are. Like I said, you could do this in your front yard, your backyard, your patio, in your apartment, your rented home, because it's in a bag and it can go and you can grow whatever it is that you need, okay? Also, we have some shirts attached to gardening, is what I am wearing right now. We also have the Garden With Me shirts. There'll be some new things coming out. And for the month of December, man, let's just do a discount for the whole month. Let's do 15% off the whole store for the month of December. I'll put a coupon code at the bottom of this here description of this video so that you can be a part of that as well. And with that being said, great people, I think I said enough. It's time to go. It's time to grow. It's time to protect. It's time to feed. It's time to link up if you're in Atlanta and all those in between, right? So with that being said, I love you all. I appreciate you all. If you're new to the channel, you can expect this excitement all the time, okay? I'm just that guy, and I just love it. I love the camera. I love entertaining. I love talking. I love being with you. I love gardening. I love everything, and when you can put it all together on a package of a YouTube channel, I love it all. So with that being said, have a good one. I appreciate you. Love you. Peace. Until next time, happy growing, happy gardening. Have a productive and fruitful December, and may everything that you plant grows up to the full magnitude of its capability and ability, so that it can feed you for today, tomorrow, and the days to come. All right, great people. Peace. Love you.